Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this beautiful car is a 1966 GTO with a 389 under the hood. Sitting on top of that 389 is a tri-power setup. She is drop dead gorgeous. Look at the fine details on this car, man. You want to talk about beautiful? Everything on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. That's the first thing I look at whenever I'm looking at a car. Come right up to it, look real close at the fine details, maybe the chrome. On these GTOs, these headlight bezels are one of the first things to go. You can see the grille looks like it's brand new. Those driving lights are looking absolutely gorgeous. The GTO emblem is looking just like it should. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, look at the fine details. Take a look how the bumper fits to the front fender. I mean, she is a beauty. Now, as you look down the side, man, that paint is gorgeous. Now, I would call this Tiger Gold, and I know a lot of people who love GTOs call it Tiger Gold, but I believe the official name is Bronze Metallic or something like that. But you call it what you want, I'm calling it Tiger Gold. She is straight and smooth as can be. You can see that GTO emblem also looking beautiful. I mean, everything about this car, gorgeous. And of course, it's got my favorite color interior. The black interior is looking absolutely beautiful. We got the wood steering wheel, the 4-speed shifter. We got the bucket seats with the brand new upholstery on there. I mean, right down to the details of the seat belt here. Look at the chrome on that baby. Package trays looking good. The trim around the back window looking good. The headliner looking beautiful. Now on these GTOs, a lot of times these dashes are looking pretty rough. Everything on that dash looks like it's brand new. It's like somebody turned the clock back to 1966 and just drove this one off the lot. She is one beautiful car. We got great looking carpeting in there. All the handles, the armrest, everything looking absolutely beautiful. Look down that big long quarter panel, man. The paint work is looking beautiful. Now I got 4 keys here, and I'm gonna go with the little slightly octagon round one. And looky there, I got right in. Inside the trunk, it's really important to pull up these mats. Look underneath that mat, make sure you've got good metal under there. Make sure you got a nice coating of splatter paint on there. You can see it's got the spare tire, the jacks in there. The whole gutter system around the trunk opening, all looking beautiful. See how everything's nicely painted. The rubber's been replaced, the hinges have been painted. The paintwork, even on the bottom side of the deck lid's looking beautiful, nice and smooth. And you see they took the time to take the trunk latch out and paint it without the trunk latch in there, just like it would have been from the factory. I always run my hand down the bottom edge of this lip right here, make sure it's nice and smooth. And now as you look down the side of the car, man, absolutely straight as an arrow. Body man spent hundreds of hours blocking this baby out to get this beautiful paint to look this good. Now you guys that know paint know this fine metallic is hard to get nice and even and to lay down beautiful like this is. The guy that pulled the trigger on this car did a beautiful job. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we do not do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of you may be thinking, what does that mean to you? Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality cars. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. Little GTO, let's go for a ride. I'll spare you the song. You guys don't want to hear me sing. Just listen to this beautiful GTO. Tell you what, she is a sweetheart. We actually were just underneath it, and you are not gonna believe how nice the bottom side is. And we're gonna head back to the shop here in a few minutes. We're gonna put it up on the lift, and we're gonna show you just how pretty the bottom side of this car is. At Vanguard, we show you the bottom side of every car. Super, super cool right here, guys. And again, don't forget, Tom can ship this baby anywhere in the world, and he can do all the paperwork for you. All you got to do is make that phone call. Tell you what, the power steering feels good, the brakes are feeling good, trans is feeling nice and smooth. She's sounding amazing. Tri-power setup on this baby. Take this thing anywhere and be proud of it. You know, there was a little car show at the pizza joint down the street from my house last night. I wish I had this car. I could have probably got best of show there with this baby. You wouldn't believe the cars that were there. This baby would be standing tall. She is gorgeous. Now, as you can see down here on the dash, whenever you're looking at these GTOs, you gotta look at the dash. You can see all the wood grain, all the chrome, everything looking good. The faces of the gauges, the lenses in the gauges, all the knobs, the steering wheel chrome itself. Steering wheel doesn't have any brakes in it. Now it does have the stock radio in it, and it looks like it's just regular old AM radio. So if you're one of those guys that needs a radio, you're gonna wanna get an aftermarket radio. Sorry, I needed to take off real quick right there. Had a truck coming. I'm gonna get out in front of him. Now I wanna thank all 1.6 million of you who have subscribed to our channel. That's a great way to see our new inventory, especially when you ring that little bell button right next to the subscribe button. You'll get a notification whenever we get a new vehicle in. Because I tell you what, some of the hottest cars are gone in just a couple of days from getting posted. So please check it out. And we're getting in up to 40 new cars every month. So we've always got new inventory coming in, and we'd love you to come visit us right here at our shop. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We're underneath the GTO now, and man, it's pretty under here. I'm gonna show you everything that I look at. First thing I look at is the gas tank. You can see that is a new gas tank. And then the exhaust. The exhaust is definitely new on this thing too. The paint job on the frame looks great. The hardware that's holding the bumper on looks brand new. The brake lines look new. The bushings and the lower control arms look new. In the rear end, I rolled this baby over and counted it. I do believe it's an open rear end, and it's right around a 355 gear. You can see those great looking drum brakes there, and the guys will take those babies apart and make sure they're in good working order. Everything's installed correctly. We got stock appearing exhaust on here. They've painted up the drive shaft to look like bare metal, which looks great. Parking brake cable looks new. The bushings here look new. The paint on the floorboards is all chassis black, and it is looking beautiful under here. We got new fuel lines, new vapor line, new brake lines going front to back. I guess that's not a vapor line. That's actually the fuel line and the brake line there. We got the Muncie transmission here. That's a 4-speed, similar to what would have come in the car back in the day. It's got the stock clutch linkage, stock appearing bell housing. Exhaust all the way to the front looks new. All this hardware and everything up front here, it's all looking new here. The lower control arms, the upper control arms, the ball joints look new. The drums on the brakes all look in beautiful shape. All the steering gear looks new, and again, it looks like they painted it to look like bare metal. I mean, everything under here is pretty as can be. The front frame horns are all nicely painted. All the hardware for the front bumper looks like it's brand new. The chrome on the front bumper also looks brand new. I mean, this thing is sweet on the bottom side. Now we got some red line tires on these Hurst wheels, which are super cool and super rare. You just can't buy these babies anywhere, guys. These are super rare, super cool on this car too, man. They are beauties. Now these are obviously bias ply tires, and there it is. 7.75 by 14s. As you look down the side here, that gold paint is looking beautiful. The rocker molding's looking beautiful. I always check out the bottom corner here, the front fender, feel around, it's nice and smooth. Look inside these holes in the frame. You can see the pinch welds nice, you can still see the spot welds, and it's nice and tight. You know, when those things start to rot, they actually swell up. This one looks like it's brand new. Out back here, of course, same size wheel, same good looking Hurst wheel. Again, the center of these are aluminum, and the center cap's chrome, and the trim ring's chrome. Wheel well looks good, wheel lip molding looks good. I mean, everything looking beautiful. Let's get under the hood. Alrighty then, this is what you want to see under the hood of a GTO. Tri-Power, looking beautiful. Love the setup on this baby. She is looking sweet. Again, it looks like somebody rolled back the clock to 1966, picked out their favorite GTO and rolled it in the shop here. We got power brakes, power steering. We got great looking paint work on the firewall. We got great looking wiring. We got GM markings on the hoses. They've used the correct hose clamps like they used to use back in the day. We got some great looking chrome on the valve covers, great looking paint on the motor there. That tri-power setup looking sweet as can be also. All the ignition is looking stock also. I mean, she is beautiful under the hood. Radiator looks like it's more than likely a new unit that they have painted black. This whole front radiator core support area, all painted up chassis black, looking good. The inner wheelhouses are painted up chassis black, looking good. I mean, just everything about this car is looking beautiful. Even the bottom side of the hood's painted up chassis black to look beautiful. Guys, give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your drive.